Hey, Chris here. Thanks for joining me on this KenMary build. I'm going to try and squeeze everything into this one big video, so enjoy, thanks. The body. And we've cut, get the instructions, cut the arches. Unfortunately not as smooth as that. A bit rugged around the edges, but I made sure I was dry fitting the wider flare arches over, make sure that these are well and truly hidden, so even if they are a bit rough, I don't mind, because you're not really going to see them because they've got some big old arches going over them. I did cement the front splitter on. There is a bit of a gap there. I was not too worried about that because obviously you've got the external oil cooler which will be sitting bang in the middle, covering most of that up, so I'm not too worried about that. Mould line's done, removed the indicators from the front, the Skyline emblem from the back, keyed it down so the whole body had a bit of a sand over, so that's ready to go. So with the Street Blisters 1K primer, I only use it for the bodies, because obviously the Street Blisters primer, colour 2K. Anything else, interiors, chassis work, it's Mr. Surfacer. I like to save the primer, the paint, the 2K only for the bodies, because that's the main thing you're going to see. So yeah, this is the Bozazoku styled inspired rear end. Quite like it. That's half the reason why I wanted this kit, because it's different and it looks cool. The front headlight, the light on. The front headlight panel, so it's got a lip around the edge. It needs to be body colour, so I'm just going to prime this up before I lay the colour down. We're going to mask off all this and just paint the rim, and then we've got a sort of front bumper body colour. And then, to be honest, it's one of my favourite bits of a modified car. It's a ducktail. Now, this particular kit, it comes with two ducktails. This one isn't the one that it asks for in the manual, but this is bigger. Bigger is better. The other one's just full of rivets around the edges. This one's much more smoother, but I don't mind, it's bigger. And then finally, these little tiny wing mirror pods. That'd be fun attaching them. Anyway, so that's all primed up, all ready to go. So get this camera set up and then get some priming done. So one last thing before I get painting and cut the audio is this. This is a fresh one. This is a tack cloth. This is one thing I use every single time before laying some paint. Get the tack cloth. It's nice and sticky. I would just like to give the whole body a good rub down. I mean, even after sanding, I do run it under a tap with a toothbrush to get any dust out from any places, sanding sanding dust, things like that. This, I like to use this tap cloth as just to pick up any excess as well. Because it was yesterday, I think, or the day before, sanded and smoothed it all out. So I'll do that with all the bits, and then I also anti-static brush, just like to give it a bit of a wipe down. And then before I start painting, I'll also give it a blow over with the airbrush, just to make sure that it is dust free. Not it's going to be perfect, because I always seem to get a bit of dust here and there, but we'll get the extraction fan running, the water running, get the airbrush on. Fortunately enough, I just love having this quick release, it's so handy to have. And we'll get some paint on. Right, so we're all cleaned up. Airbrush is all cleaned up. No bothers at all cleaning this up. Nice and clean and shiny. Thinners run through it. Nice and clean. Ready to go for the next round. Go on, focus in. There we go. Look. Nice and clean. Clean, clean, clean. Dead easy to clean. Super clean. Easy clean. Happy days. So yeah, ready to go for the next round. Next round we'll be getting some colour down. The colour, you might have seen it already. The Toyota GR Super Refraction Blue, Horizon Blue. Now, this is settled a little bit, which is quite handy for me to try and show you. That pinky bluey pearl in the bottom. This colour is going to be gorgeous. Yep, I said it, it's going to be gorgeous. I can't wait to see what that looks like. So yeah, 2 coats of Street Blisters Primer 1K Light Grey. So yeah, it's been about, what, 5-10 minutes since I finished. You probably can't see it because it just doesn't want to focus for some reason. But where the Skyline was across the back, and then you've got like the indicators on the front, it's kind of like sunken. You can't really see it. I'm loving how my camera's not focusing at the minute. I don't know if you can see it that well there. Maybe just a tiny bit. I'm not sure how to come around that. I don't know how to defeat that obstacle at the minute. Not too worried. Shouldn't be too noticeable, I don't think. Hopefully, maybe not. We'll see how it looks. Yeah, I'm not sure why that happens. You know, you can sand, marker pen, sand away until there's just no marker pen left, apart from a tiny little black dot. But then it shows up once you start putting paint down. I don't know why. Again, I'm not bothered. Not bothered at all. I've had it on a few builds, and it's not stopped me from enjoying the build because it's minimal issue, minimal imperfection. Nothing I'm too worried about yet. But so anyway, yeah. So we've got the like I said, they've got the primer down, and it's laid pretty smooth already. So it's only been about 10 minutes, and it's dried nicely. There was, I will be honest, it was starting to spit a little bit, but that the paint kept building up in the diffuser cap, so I had to keep just coming and getting like a very small. Thin-tipped cotton bud like this one, just to get in there and just wipe it clean to stop it from spitting. I'm not sure why it was spitting. I don't know if it's something to do with the weather. I'm not too sure. I don't know. The biggest thing for me really was making sure this black covered well. You can't really tell too much. Slight shade variation. Hopefully it doesn't change the outcome of the colour too much. That is 2 coats. Don't worry about anything below, like such as the headlight splatter, because they'll be getting Mr. Surface of Black coating anyway. It's just that rim around the edge that needs to be body colour. Will you notice that much of a difference on such a small area compared to such a vast area? I don't know. Not too sure, but I'm happy regardless with the rest of it. So yeah, let's try and get this into focus. I don't know why it keeps going out of focus. So yeah, I'm happy, very happy. Happy to get some primer down now, because that means the next step is getting colour down. Getting colour down is always my favourite, because that's when it really brings it to life. So yeah, so there we have it. Colour next. Hey, we're back. We're back with the primered KenMary. I'm recording this on Boxing Day, so obviously for obvious reasons I didn't touch this. Christmas Day we spent it with family. Lovely day. For those watching, I hope you all had a nice Christmas day as well with your friends and or family. So yeah, so just getting it prepped ready to get some colour down, and I just thought I'd just use some Street Blisters 800, very lightly, taking away any like graininess, any bittiness. The only place really was just this part of the bonnet, where else was pretty smooth, but I still just gave it a quick once over, just to make sure it was double smooth, as such. But as you can see from the sandpaper, very, yeah, literally, there's hardly any white, literally, very lightly, just took the edge off, really, of any graininess or bittiness. So yeah, we're ready to go. We've got the colour ready. The beautiful looking. See if you can catch the fleck in the paint. No. So anyway, we're going to get this down. I'm looking forward to seeing this on the body. It looks fantastic in the. Oh, actually, here we are. Look, you can see where it's just. The bottle's been laid down in my pocket, so the pearl's kind of set a little bit. So you can see it there. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this, how it looks laid on the body. So we're going to get some thinners through there, the GHAD 68 by Gaahleri, and get some thinners through it, get it just cleaned out, ready to go, get it loaded, and we'll get going. And here is the 2 colour coats dried up. It is laid really nice. I'm pretty damn happy with that, and yeah, I'm really happy I went with this colour already, even without the 2K. I think the colour looks great. I did put a little bit of panel line accent in it, so yeah, happy days. Right, we're back, and we are ready to 2K. Favourite part of the build, after you've put all this time in, the prepping, ready for priming, colours, and getting all the paint down, and then just really bringing it to life with the 2K. What I've done there, ready for 2K in, I've actually just did a panel wash in the lines using some of this Tamiya stuff, black. Didn't go mad, just lightly, light enough in there. In the grills, because these are moulded and sealed, I popped them in there just to give it a bit of depth. There's no actual panel lines as such, because it's an older kit designed for motors and batteries. You can actually, there's just 4 little notches where you cut them off, and then I think just a couple on. Oh no, there's none at the back. So yeah, you could take the bonnet off, but I didn't want to mess about. Happy as it is, I just left it. Some panel line wash on the sides there, a couple where the boot opens up, and I did some on the spoiler as well. You see it just on the spoiler. Obviously, because when it's on and it's open, that's where it would be. Just having a closer look in the light, making sure I've got all of it off while I want to. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm just making sure I didn't miss any last night when cleaning up. So yeah, I've got a second glove with my other hand, ready to mix the 2Ks. The mask is ready. Safety first. The door's shut to the hobby room, and everyone knows when the door's shut not to come in. What else? Just need to get the hose set up out the window, run some thinners through the airbrush, and then we'll be good to go. And there it is, it's 2K glory. The Street Blisters 2K has gone down nicely. I have got a little tiny bit of orange peel here and there, but that's to be expected. I'm still yet to perfect that 2K perfected laydown. But I'm really happy with this. I mean, as you can see as well, the clears really brought that colour out. That pearl and the blue is just stunning. The blue on this body looks fantastic. I'm happy I kept the 4 decals on that rear panel. I was toying with the idea of more, but I decided against it, and I'm pretty pleased I did, because 4's enough there. It was just too busy otherwise. But yeah, again, super happy with how this has turned out. That clear coat system from Street Blisters is just stunning. The colours are fantastic, and again, it's just, yeah. And this is the video. This is the following day. This is outside, and this is the reason I just love that 2K clear coat system from Street Blisters. That's not even been polished. It's just straight out the airbrush, and I'm super happy with it. So yeah, we're masked off to get the black trim done. The plastic is just sandwich bags, so you'd have to use mountains of masking tape, although I did use mountains of tiny bits of cut masking tape around the door handles and where the badges will be on that rear panel. I don't have a circle cutter, so I just had to use many small square strips placed around the edges just to try and get that perfect mask off, and I was pretty happy with how it turned out. Again, tried keeping it to box art roughly, just using a jazzier blue. So for the headlight housings, I used SMS Hyperchrome Cold Tone. Really happy with the outcome over a black gloss base. Yeah, very happy with that. So for the dashboard, something different. It doesn't come with any decals for the dials, so I liquid masked around the dials, sprayed some gloss white, then liquid masked that off, sprayed some stainless steel. So once that had dried off, I just used some panel line accent just to bring out the dials, and I think it worked out pretty well. Pretty happy with that. For the interior, I decided to go with a dark blue flocking from Street Blisters to keep it in with the blue tone of the body. I just thought a nice dark blue would just work pretty well, and I think it worked out pretty nice. And here's some pictures of the interior. Now, I did video myself assembling the interior and the chassis, but I've got this new phone holder arm for the desk, and unfortunately most of it was spent above my head, so I just need to adjust that. I do apologise, but I hope you like these pictures. This is some assembly of the body. It's really happy with how it's going along. I did get a little chip in the paintwork. I managed to touch it up just there, and I think I did a pretty good job. But anyway, so here's the finished photos. Thank you for watching if you've got this far, and I hope you enjoyed the build. I'll see you for the next time. I'm not sure what I'm building yet, but we'll figure out near the time, and I'll pop an unboxing up when I've sorted it. Again, thank you for watching, your support, and all the comments, likes, and I'll catch you next time. Look after yourselves. Cheers.